Hello, my name's Marge. I'm a Heyoka wise clown. It's kind of late. I don't ever do videos this late. And I was just going to start settling in to go into my night shift, my resting state. And I had such a good day that I wanted to talk about it while it was still fresh. I got to go visit with a friend. I hadn't seen her in years. It was Courtney. God. I've gotten to meet and know so many wonderful people. And what I do is I tell stories. I'm a Heyoka wise clown. Welcome to my tube. I just watched I'm a little weepy, but not weepy, I'm seepy. I got a little tearful, but joyful at the same time. I just watched the last episode of Atypical Season 2. I freaking love that show. I'm like a Sam. And I'm also like Letterkenny, like Wayne and Letterkenny. I have that same stump look. People used to always think I was just mad. I was just trying to sort things out. I was trying to figure out why people were saying one thing when I know that they meant something else. Anyway, Atypical, that freaking show is good. And today was a great day. She fucking... You know, I'm a little late to the show. This might offend some people because, well, frankly, I offend people. It's what I do. But what I'm trying to do is break down these stupid barriers, and I'm trying to get people to quit defining themselves by other people's words. And I use retarded. I do. But you know what's kind of funny? That I'm so slow. I was talking to Courtney today, and she was just like, you know, we only got to, she spent 8 hours, 9 hours on a bus to spend an hour and a half with me. That is the most effort somebody has put into me for a very long time. And it feels so good. See, I think people are so used to crying when they're sad that they forget that it's okay to cry when you are happy too. Emotions should be embraced. They should not be withheld. People should not be taking pills to keep from experiencing emotions, because we're all human beings and we're all supposed to feel emotions. It's what tells us if something's good for us or not. Sometimes bad things have happened to us in our lives that we didn't really understand at the time. I mean, we understood what was happening, but you don't understand how messed up it was until later. And people that know it's messed up don't want to hear it's messed up, so they'll just tell you to just keep it under. I just know those are things that we don't discuss. Well, yeah, you don't discuss it because you don't want to recognize the people that are doing this dastardly stuff as being evil. But I am here to thwart evil. You see, she showed up for me today because when I look in my... Oh, I was saying how I use the word retard. And it's funny because I'm so slow that I didn't even know that I didn't even know I was now when I use these words, I use words that other people, I don't look at this as a negative thing at all. Because the people that, when I was growing up, I didn't know remedial classes and things like that were, and I didn't know, I never knew I was retarded. It was other people that said that I was, right? I mean, I had speech, so it was like all these markers, right? that I've had, like I had speech impediment. I had to go to the speech, learn A-E-I-O-U, learn to enunciate, speak clearly, all of these things, right? Speak from your diaphragm. So, you know, I rode the short bus. It was because I was in preschool, but it was smaller, less kids, lived in a small town, but still, nonetheless, I rode a short bus. But all these things, people are like, you know, it's all that control paradigm, so people can make themselves feel better by making fun of people like me, because I'll just look at you weird, like whatever, you know. But in Atypical Sam, goddamn, that show is so good, and he and I both have the same taste in polo shirts. Freaking cracks me. It's other people that use these words as retarded as negative connotation. I look at it retarded. I always use the second definition of impeding progress, and to me that is government to a T. So to me, government's retarded by definition. It is. Anyway, whatever. I'm made for scrutiny. I'm surprised I don't get more backlash on here, but Courtney was so complimentary today. It was so nice. It just made me feel good that she came all that way just to see me for an hour and a half. But I do that thing, you know, and I've always been there for people. And sometimes people don't like to be reminded of the circumstances that I've been there for them with. So it's less about me and it's more about what I remind them of. But when you suit up and you show up, because I learned from the best, that you just show up for your friends. You just show up no matter what. One time I got to go see the Mayan ruins because you just show up. I knew I'd have to take care of my mom one day, so I took this course. Dude, by definition of the word, by other people that put on me, basically, I mean, my story is so freaking rad because basically to the nines, poor little freaking Indian kid. All these disadvantages. Still, I freaking was a drunk. Dealt with my demons with alcohol. I never liked drugs. All the synthetic crap. I never liked that. I do like the plant medicine. I am all for, because just like the oils and things like that are good for spectrum kids like me, and I didn't know I was on the spectrum until like I was like 41. Like, I always thought, oh yeah, I do that, and I do that, and I freaking couldn't freaking knock me over with the feather. I was like, that's how slow I am. But even with my freaking whatever different abilities I prefer, I ended up in a 5-star hotel in Greece as an airman basic. In Operation Iraqi Freedom, I fucking saved Jessica Lynch. I brought the Hobart to the jammer that allowed the ground crew to go in and get Jessica Lynch in that operation. And the bitch never said thank you. That whole thing was stupid. Anyway, I'm getting kind of tired. I just was so excited. I know I'm gonna freaking sleep hard, I say sleep hard, but I dream so lucid every single night. I call it my night shift, and I really should keep like a recording device and start just freaking yammering this stuff as soon as I wake up. But morning here are pretty wild because their clocks are set to 5. I'm hoping when I go back east that'll change back to 7. But I can't wait to do that, and I hope you have a good night. Peace.